Hey everybody, Mark from Northeast Bass Fishing. How you doing? Well, I do have the second part of my LandBigFish order to show you because they came separately. So I guess Megabass must ship from a different, I don't know, warehouse in LandBigFish, because whenever I get Megabass stuff, it always seems like it comes in a separate, box. So let me just show you what I got, and it's not a huge order, but I thought you guys would be interested in seeing it before I put everything away. I did grab a pack of the 5-inch Spark Shad. This is that purple haze color, which I didn't have in the 5-inch, that I like to throw around. This week, I don't know. Tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. There's been a lot of thunderstorms around here. But if not, maybe Friday. If not, definitely next week before I go to Maine for a little vacay. But that's the 5-inch Spark Shad. If you guys have not seen the purple haze one, I'll show it to you up close. These are really nice. If you guys are new to the Spark Shad, really nice swim base. Comes in a 3-inch, a 4-inch, and a 5-inch. And this is their biggest size, the 5-inch. And there's that purple haze color. You guys get a good look at that. You got that purple, you got that like that black grayish top to it. Little red, looks like some red, some black flake in there. I don't even know if that's like a green on top. Sometimes in the light it looks like a green, but it's definitely a dark top. I always think this is a great color. I love stuff with purple in it. And it's got that little purple hue on the side, which should play well. Should play well. And you know, whatever swim bait head you like to throw, give them a try if you haven't. I'll put these back after I'm done. And I also got the 4-inch size in that purple haze. And the 4-inch one really fits well for those Waze swimmers. That swim jig that Megabass has. But so here's that same color, but in a 4-inch. Now for just an inch difference in bait size, the 5-inch is a much bulkier bait than the 4-inch. This is much more finessey than this guy. That 5-inch. So here's that 4-inch, same color, that purple haze. So if you're looking for a smaller profile, and as I said, this 4-inch is kind of great, is a great size for the back of a swim jig if you like using a swim bait as your trailer. But that body balance, I think that's the correct name of that body balance jig head, swim bait head for the Spark Shad. You can put that 5-inch on there, you can put that 4-inch on there. Works really good. Looks great in the water. I should probably throw it more than I do. And I also got the 4-inch in the neon pepper. It's a color I like. Show you what that looks like up close. If I can get this open without tearing it. I spent the day, I don't know if you can tell behind me, but restocking everything. I as usual when I go to camp, the Candlewood Fishing Camp up on Champlain, I bring way too much tackle, but you know, we're a bass fisherman, what do I do? Because you never know what's going to be really working up there, so I bring a lot of different stuff to try a lot of different things, and then you wind up finding it's like 1 or 2 things, and the other stuff just kind of sits in the cabin or in the truck for the week. But I did bring a lot of Spark Shads with me, and I didn't really throw the 4. I threw the Waze swimmer swim jig a little bit. Nothing great. I didn't throw the 5-inch at all, but I did throw the 3-inch a couple times. I kind of just put it on a little, Kitech tungsten ball head and let the kids that I was fishing throw that 3-inch around, and they catch a ton of smalls, little smallies, little largies, little perch. So they really like that, the catching with that 3-inch Spark Shad. But I didn't throw the 4-inch really at all, other than on the swim jig. But there's that neon pepper, which is a really cool darker watercolor. If you want to really match bait, very bait fish-like. So there's the 4-inch in that color, the neon pepper. I always called it neon purple, neon pepper. So that's what that one looks like close up. So the 3 Spark Shads I got, and then got some jerk baits. Everybody loves the Vision 110. So I did not have, I have this pattern in other jerkbaits, but I did not get the Northern Secret color yet. A lot of guys have told me they really like it. They catch a lot of fish on it. I've done well with other brands' version of it. So it's about time I tried the Megabass version. And so I just got the regular 110 in that Northern Lights color, because amazingly I hadn't had one yet. If I get out of pack, I'll show it to you. But just looking at it, you guys have seen this with other baits, or other, I shouldn't say other baits, but other companies. That purple with that chartreuse belly, and this one, and this has nice blue on the head. So I mean, if you guys are new to my channel, if you're just getting into bass fishing, the Megabass Vision 110 is probably the most popular jerkbait you can buy. It's also the probably the highest priced. So occasionally, here and there, throughout the year, sometimes they are on sale. You can save a few bucks. But the quality and the craftsmanship is top notch. So there's a lot of jerkbaits I like, but usually I start with a Megabass. It all depends on how pikey the water is. Sometimes I may try some of my cheaper versions just to save on losing them. But you guys who follow me, you know that when we have our May trip up in Champlain, we do tend to lose a few Megabass jerkbaits to the pike up there in the springtime, because they are plentiful. But that Northern Lights color looks great. So that's the Vision one, the Megabass Vision 110. That's the Northern Lights suspending jerkbait. Looks great. So I got it in the 110, and I also got it in the 110+1. So if you're looking for a jerkbait that dives a little deeper, suspends a little deeper, if I can get it out of here. And so, and I'm just in case you guys are new to Megabass, on the back of the pack here, if you guys have never seen the box before, this will get you down to about 6 feet. This will get you down to about 9 feet. It all depends on the size line you use. I tend, and I've kind of made 8-pound fluoro my go-to size for jerkbait fishing, even though last year I did use a lot of 6-pound, and I did very well with 6-pound. I got a lot of bites with 6-pound, so I will definitely have one rod with a 6-pound fluoro and one with an 8, and just kind of trade back and forth. But it definitely seemed like some days I got more bites with the 6. But there's the Northern Lights in the regular 110, and there it is in the +1. So as you can see, you got the bigger bill, so it's going to dive deeper. 6 feet, 9 feet. So if you want, if those bass are still, the water's still cold, bass are a little deeper, suspended maybe a little deeper, and you want to get it down to them. A little fuzz on there. I don't know where that came from. But there you go. Great color. Great color. And I finally got it in the Megabass. I have it in a few other, as I said, other companies of jerkbaits, but I haven't had the Megabass one yet. So definitely looking forward to trying them out. And I don't really throw, I know jerkbait fishing has become more popular in the summer months. For me, it just has never really played that well. Probably because I don't stick with it enough. There are some lakes, just me thinking off the top of my head, that it probably, some of these rocky lakes, these glacier lakes around here, that are deep, clear water, lots of rock, the jerkbait probably would do well. I just tend to throw a fluke more, a Zoom fluke, which is just your soft plastic jerkbait. I should probably bring some of my regular jerkbaits out and throw it around and just see, and give it more of a chance to shine in the summer. I just haven't done it enough. So if you guys do well in the summertime months with jerkbaits, let me know. Let me know. And I did get one more jerkbait color. This is the GP Pro Blue Secret, which I guess, and I didn't know this, my buddy told me that this was kind of a, and it does say limited color on it, that this was kind of a Bassmaster Classic release. It was kind of hard to find, and I guess I got lucky when I was on LandBigFish when they were having their Megabass sale, and I got one. So it's real. I love the Pro Blue. I love the Pro Blue 2, especially the Pro Blue 2. So when I saw a different Pro Blue, style, I said, "Oh, I got to try that one." And luckily, it was available. So you've got the blue top, you've got your clear belly or body, and then you've got, it's not quite, I think the Pro Blue 2 is, I don't know if it's a chartreuse, I forget, or an orangey belly. This one is more of kind of like a whitish, so it's a little different, but I'm sure this will be very productive. It's a great color. If you guys, I don't think you need a ton, I mean, this is coming from me who has a ton of different colors. And since these are expensive, if you only want to get a couple, I always recommend a perch pattern, and a Pro Blue pattern, and then maybe one of the matte colors they have, just for the, different, how light it is out, how bright it is out, how cloudy it is out. But really, I usually start with either a Pro Blue or a perch pattern. When I really think about it, clown is a nice color, but I mean, all the colors that Megabass and really most jerkbait companies come out with are all really nice. So whichever one you have most confidence in, I have the most confidence in perch patterns. I have the most confidence in these Pro Blue colors. So those are the ones I tend to start with just to see how the fish are doing. A lot of times when we're up in Vermont there and New York in the spring fishing, and even around here, I like to just try a bunch of different colors, just see what they're interested in. But there it is. That's that GP. What was that again? Make sure I say it right. If I can find the sticker. GP Pro Blue Secret. So it's a little bit of a different tweak in the color pattern, just to the Pro Blue and the Pro Blue 2, but very nice. Like all Megabass jerkbaits, I don't have to tell you guys, if you use them, how nice they are. But they are top dollar. So that's it, guys. And when you order Megabass, you don't get too much, unless you want to spend a lot of money, because it goes up fast. But just to show you guys again really quick, I got the Spark Shad in the 4-inch in the Neon Pepper. That's that 4-inch Neon Pepper Spark Shad. The 4-inch Purple Haze in the Spark Shad, Megabass Spark Shad, and the 5-inch. There's that 5-inch, and there's the packaging if you guys have never seen this before. That 5-inch Spark Shad, which, as I said, is a lot bigger, bulkier bait than the 4-inch. Big difference in that 1-inch size. And you guys would know the 3-inch, how tiny that is. But there you go. Great swim baits. Very nice, very good looking swim baits. Look great in the water. And then good old jerk baits. Northern Secret Megabass Vision 110 +1. Just a plain old Northern Secret. Just a 110, which looks great. Love that blue on the head. It looks really neat. Can't beat their paint jobs. And that GP Pro Blue Secret. Very nice. If you guys have thrown this one yet, let me know how you made out on it. Looking forward to throwing it. But as I said, I don't throw them a lot in the summer. I don't have a lot of faith in the summer. I may, if I go to some of these clear water lakes around here with the rocks that are very rocky and not very weedy, I may try these out just to give it a shot. So in the fall, jerkbait tends to kind of pick up again for me in some places. Not as well as the spring, obviously, but it does tend to become more of a factor in my lineup of fall fishing when the water starts to cool down. So 3 more Megabass. I don't even know if I can fit them in the Megabass box. But that's it, guys. And the price tag runs up fast when you're ordering Megabass. None of this stuff is that cheap, especially those jerkbaits. But that's it. So I'll put a link to these. And I got them at LandBigFish. They had a special going for their, I don't know, long-time customers. I got an email so I could get a little bit of a discount on Megabass, which is very rare, very rare. So you got to enjoy it when you can get it. And so I grabbed a few. So I'll put these colors for you. You can check them out on LandBigFish or wherever you buy your baits. I'm sure Tackle Warehouse has them. I'm sure all the other bait companies that you guys order from, even maybe your local tackle shop, which is where you really should be buying your stuff. Support those local tackle shops, but I'll put links to them. You guys can check them out, all right? So any questions, let me know. And as I said, I'm going to try to get out, I don't know, this week. I'm kind of giving my back a rest. It's starting to feel pretty good. And I haven't gone to the gym at all since I got back from camp, just kind of taking a break. I had terrible tendonitis in my left arm. That's clearing up pretty good. The back, the last 2 days, knock on wood, has been pretty good. So I'm kind of giving my body a little bit of a break of, 13 days of fishing in a row, which up on Champlain with some of the windy days you have can be a little rough on the body. So this week I might, it's hard to not want to go fishing, but I might just give myself a break, give my body a weekend break, and then maybe get out one day next week before I go way up to Maine for a real rest and vacation. But I think I'm gonna, on the route, I looked at the route to the house I rented, and I think I'm gonna go past the Bass Pro and Hookset, and I know I'm gonna go past the Cabela's up there in Maine. So I'm sure I'll stop at one of them and and maybe I can show you guys what I grab at those places if I do indeed stop. But that's it. So just wanted to get this video out before I put all this stuff away. I finally got everything hung back up. I don't have, if you would have seen this floor 24 hours ago, it looked like a Bass Pro Shops exploded. All the stuff I had brought with me in bags I had dumped out, and I just kind of organized everything. So it's a lot better than it was this morning when I got up. But that's it. All right, so I will see you guys soon on YouTube. Mark out.